Hello, Graphic Design Foundations course. This is Mr. Johnson, and if you're watching this, it's because you needed a refresher on the shape overlay project. So here are the objectives for the project. We're going to use Adobe Illustrator to create a balanced 8.5 by 11 composition, and we're going to use organic and geometric shapes to create new shapes, and we're going to apply a triadic color scheme. Remember that the rules are we only get to use one geometric shape and one organic shape, and each time we copy and paste each of those shapes, we have to change either the angle that it's sitting at or the size. Also a reminder, you can find all of this information as well as definitions for each of these red terms on the class Google Doc sheet. You can find past student examples on there as well, and outside resources. There's also a step-by-step instruction sheet with all of the steps of how to create the project in Illustrator. So the first thing I would do is create rectangles for your colors. So once you create those rectangles, you can fill them in. Just come up to this little fill button and then select your color. And you can create your own color as well. But for now, I have selected classic red, yellow, and blue triadic color scheme. Then I'm going to create my geometric shape. So I'm going to create a rectangle. And for now, I'm going to make sure that it has no fill color. But I do want it to have the same stroke size as my color scheme, because that way when I put the color in, it will maintain the stroke size. So this one has 6 and this one has a 6 as well. So now that I've got my geometric shape, I'm going to create my organic shape, and I'm going to use my curvature tool to do that. So I'm going to make a very simple organic shape. Now if I want to manipulate these points, I can just click and hold them. Okay, so I'm going to come back to my selection tool. Now to copy and paste these, I'm going to click and hold Control-C and then Control-V. To rotate it, I'm going to click and hold, and then I can just move my mouse to freely rotate it, or if I want it to move at set angles, I can hold down Shift. To resize it, I'm going to come to the corner and click and then hold down the Shift button so that I can maintain my proportions. Okay, and then I'm going to copy and paste my rectangle again as well. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and I'm going to resize it as well. Make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to move this shape down here as well. So now I've reached the fun part. I'm going to come up to my selection tool and click and drag and make sure that all of these are selected. Okay, now I'm going to come to my shape builder tool and click in each of these areas. And when I do that, it's going to create a new shape. Come back to my selection tool. And now when I click this, it's going to only select one of these shapes at a time. So I'm going to come up to my eyedropper tool, and then I'm going to select what color I want in it. Now you guys can apply any colors or colors to any shapes that you choose. It just has to turn out to be a complete 8.5 by 11 balanced composition. So there you have it. There is your shape overlay project overview. Remember that you can use any assistive technology that you need to create this project. So if you would like to use the touchpad on a laptop, that works, or you can use a mouse, or if you'd like to check out one of the Wacom tablets from class, let me know, and you can use those to hand draw these. If you have any questions, please email me or ask me in class. Thanks.